Hello YouTube, welcome to Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. I'm Ronnie Humphrey, as always. Thanks for joining me. Why are we here at the Darlington Raceway? Well, stay tuned, we'll tell you all about it. All right, I want to give you a little background on what's going on as far as the 32 car and an update on a future project we have coming up. I have been looking for a older Craftsman truck that I want to do a little special project with, and they're really hard to find. And I actually found one that was owned by a guy out of Florida, and the car was, or the truck was actually up near North Carolina, around the North Carolina, South Carolina border. And I said, you know, I called the guy about the truck and we got to talking. I told him about the 32 car, and it gave me an opportunity to say, look, maybe we can do a little horse trading here, because I want to get the 32 car out of my shop. Obviously we're finished with it, but I want to get out on the East Coast so it could be a participant in some of these SEC groups. That's events. That's the Stock Car Classics group. Real good bunch of guys. Check them out on Facebook. It's SCC, Stock Car Classics. But the matter of fact, they had some cars on displays last weekend at Darlington, South Carolina, at the race there, throwback weekend. But I called him and said, hey, we'll try to work out something. Well, lo and behold, I ended up having a meeting this past Monday afternoon in North Carolina, and then I had another meeting to go to there right just on the North Carolina South Carolina border before I came here to Virginia, where I am right now. I got to go up into Delaware and all over traveling this week or next 2 weeks. But I said, I tell you what, since this trip is coming, what if I bring this 32 car out here? And I took a gamble and brought it out here, and we met, and he came up from Florida, and we met there at his shop up here, and we actually made a deal, did a little horse trading. The good thing now, 32 car will be actually out here, and then the driver, former driver, which is Phillip Duffie out of Augusta, Georgia, who still lives in Georgia, he will be a lot closer to the car and will be able to participate in some of the SEC events. And that's been my goal the whole time, was figuring out how to get it out here. It was too far for me to travel for these events, all the way from Louisiana, just too far. And the car was finished, and it's just sitting there in my shop. It needs to be enjoyed by some people out here who appreciate the history of NASCAR. So this is a win-win for everybody to get the car out here. I get another project start on now in the shop, and then so it'll be closer to some NASCAR fans, and also closer to Phillip, where he can participate with the car out here as well. So that's where we're at. Now, on the way down, I was looking, and I saw that it would cost me about an hour and a half extra driving, actually about 2 hours driving. But I said, shoot, I said, we are very, very close to the Darlington Raceway. So I said, I'm going to go down there and see if we can, by any chance, maybe go get some pictures on the track, or maybe try to talk them into it. But it was Tuesday morning when we got down there real early, and they were still cleaning up after the race this last weekend, so it wasn't no way to get on the track. But we did take a couple of pictures. I think we spent a whopping about 10 or 15 minutes there. We took a couple pictures there in front of the museum, and then we headed back up here because I had to get back up to North Carolina. But anyway, it was a fun time. So that's what you're going to see, me meeting the guy and us doing a little swap in the car. And so stay tuned for future projects here on the channel. This 1996 Chevrolet Silverado, which is a former John Nemechek truck, the late John Nemechek. What an honor to have this truck. I've got a really, really special project I'm gonna do with it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, and it should be fairly easy. But the truck needs some cleanup and stuff, but I'm looking forward to working on it. But then also be on the lookout for the 32 car out here on the East Coast of some of these upcoming events with the SEC group. So there you go. So now continue on with the rest of the video. You can see what's going on, and we'll see you later. Well, this is the end of a 2+ year journey for the 32 car. we have a new owner that's out of Florida who's going to take the car, is going to work with the Stock Car Classics group, and he is going to be able to show the car, plus work with Phillip Duffie. I was just too far away from Louisiana, or being in Louisiana, just too far away to be able to participate in the events, and now the car will be out here on the East Coast, and Phillip's going to be able to be with the car with his new owner, and I'm so excited for Phillip that he'll be able to get this thing back over here. I did everything I could trying to get on the track with the car, and I understand they're actually cleaning up. The race was just run here this past Sunday, and I understand we couldn't get on the track, and we tried. Usually I can talk my way in about anything, but I wasn't able to do it today, so this is the best we can do. Okay, we made it to Bennettsville, South Carolina with the car, and this is what we're going to be taking back to the shop for our next project. It's a 1996, I think it is. This is actually a John Nemechek truck from the Craftsman Truck Series, and it's with an SB2 motor with a Jericho transmission. It's already set up for road racing, and I'm just glad to get the 32 car out here to where it can be enjoyed out here we're halfway in between Darlington and Rockingham. I'm just so excited to get this car back out here where it needs to be and where Phillip can be part of it.
Maybe he can get in, I'll get out. So you've got a trailer him.
Don't hurt your back, because I'm not driving the rest of this.
Yeah, it's a little tight, but
It's a little tight here, but you can squeeze
spread that out.
Yeah.
Boy, you look like a natural back there.
You look little in
You look
there.
good, man.
August. It's close. Close to it, but.
Order sounds so big.
Well, as always, I appreciate you guys joining us today. This has been a fantastic journey for the 32 car, and we were that close to getting on the track, but hey, it'll be out here before you know it, and I know it'll be up in Rockingham as well. But as always, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, and we'll see you next time on Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. God bless you. You take care.